Well, Russia's announcement that it's retreating from Kherson, one of the regions annexed from Ukraine earlier this fall, is a major turning point in the war and also a stark indication of a weakening and weakened Russian military.
U.S. Joint Chiefs of Staff Chairman Mark Milley saying well over 100,000 Russian soldiers have either been killed or wounded in the 9-month war so far. Even so, Ukrainians are skeptical of the validity of Russia's announcement. Giles Gibson is in Estonia for us and has more details. Why are Ukrainians doubting Russia's announcement right now?
Well, they are certainly sounding very cautious in terms of what the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is saying, as well as his advisors. One of his top aides saying that Kherson could become a city of blood, and speculating that the Russians could leave behind mines or other weapons as they retreat from the city. If you look at the military situation as well, in terms of the movements of Ukrainian troops, Kiev is keeping their cards very close to their chest indeed about how they're going to respond to this announcement of this withdrawal from the Kremlin. There has, though, been a video of Ukrainian forces. It's been played on Ukrainian national television, and it's also been widely viewed on social media. There has been this video showing Ukrainian forces claiming to have captured a town that's on one of the main roads that leads into Kherson. But certainly what we are not seeing is Ukrainian forces really flooding into the city in the wake of this announcement from the Russian Ministry of Defense.
Well, President Zelensky said he's open to peace talks with Russia. Are there any conditions on that, though? That would be a major development in this conflict.
Yeah, Volodymyr Zelensky has always said that there are 3 things that he wants to see in terms of any potential peace deal with the Russians. Firstly, he wants to see the restoration of territorial integrity. That would include territory that's not just been taken over the last 9 months or so, but also Crimea, for example, which of course was annexed by the Russians back in 2014. Secondly, he also wants to see what he describes as war criminals punished on the Russian side, and he also wants compensation for the damage that has been done to his country by this special military operation, as the Kremlin describes it, by this invasion. I think you don't have to be a Kremlin insider to know that Russian President Vladimir Putin would not accept a peace deal under those terms. But if you think about this in terms of an analogy of a poker game, you know, your game is always stronger when you have a stronger hand. And certainly in the last few weeks, with the advances that Ukrainian forces have been making, and in particular now this withdrawal of Russian troops across the Dnipro River, well, certainly Volodymyr Zelensky, the Ukrainian president's hand has just got a lot stronger.
All right, Estonia correspondent Giles Gibson reporting live for us. Thank you.